In today's video, I'm going to show you how to start an LLC in Delaware or any other state the best, easiest, and most affordable way possible. And just to make this video nice and easy for you, I'm going to quickly start with the table of contents, and I will include timestamps down below, so you can go ahead and skip to any part of the video that you'd like at any time. Alright, so in chapter 1, I'm going to discuss with you what an LLC is and give you a few reasons why you should consider starting an LLC over other business entities. Then in chapter 2, we'll talk about the pros and the cons of starting an LLC in Delaware versus choosing another state. And finally, in chapter 3, I'm going to show you all of the steps that are required to start an LLC, and I'll share with you an even simpler process that you can take just 5 minutes to do to start your LLC. Now, in this video, I will be focusing on the state of Delaware, but if you do choose to start in another state, the steps will be basically the same, so you can still follow along. I will also provide for you any useful links down in the description and the pinned comment below this video, so be sure to check those out once the video is over. And now, without further ado, let's get into it. So chapter 1, what is an LLC and why should you start one? So an LLC, or limited liability company, is a type of business structure that basically combines the liability protection of a corporation with the flexibility and simplicity of a partnership. It is a great way to legally separate your personal assets from your business so that you are not personally reliable for the business's debts or any legal issues. And choosing to form an LLC as your business entity can also offer a lot of advantages. One major benefit, and the reason why most business owners choose to start an LLC, is the limited liability protection. So limited liability protection means that your personal assets, such as your personal savings account, your cars, your homes, your 401ks, or anything like that, are completely safe from being used to pay off any business debts or legal liabilities. And now another reason is because LLCs have very flexible taxation options. This means that you can avoid being double taxed, and it can provide excellent tax flexibility based on your specific business needs. Another reason so many people choose to start an LLC is its operational flexibility. What this means is having fewer formalities and requirements compared to corporations. This can make it a lot easier and a lot more cost effective to operate and maintain an LLC, including no need for a board of directors and greater flexibility in your management structure. And lastly, forming an LLC can also convey credibility and professionalism to your customers, investors, and partners, because an LLC is a recognized and established business structure that may be seen as more reputable compared to other business entities out there. So in this part of the video, I'm going to go over the advantages and disadvantages of starting your LLC in Delaware compared to other states. So let's start out with the good and talk about the advantages. Well, starting an LLC in Delaware does have several advantages. First off, Delaware has business-friendly laws that offer strong liability protection and a favorable legal environment. Secondly, Delaware allows for the anonymity of owners and shareholders, which provides privacy for the owners of the business. Thirdly, Delaware doesn't have a state sales tax, which can be a significant financial benefit for you and your business. And finally, Delaware offers flexibility in how you structure your LLC. This makes it easier to maintain, manage, and operate. However, there are also some drawbacks to consider when starting an LLC in the state of Delaware. Firstly, Delaware imposes franchise taxes, which can be higher than in some other states. Secondly, if you are operating outside of Delaware, you may need to also register your LLC in your home state as well, leading to additional costs and extra paperwork. Thirdly, Delaware requires annual reports and fees, which add ongoing cost to the maintaining of your LLC. But those disadvantages out of the way leads me into the next part of the video, where I'll show you the easiest and best way to get your LLC in Delaware set up in 3 simple steps. So yeah, setting up an LLC in Delaware can be a time-consuming and outright frustrating process, but that does not mean that you shouldn't start one there. I would just highly recommend go ahead and using an LLC formation service that will just take care of everything for you. And one service I would highly recommend, and the one that I use myself personally every time I form an LLC, is Taylor Brands. Now, before I show you my easy and my recommended way, let me show you how to get everything set up yourself and go over the 8 steps that you will need to take to start your LLC so that you know exactly what's involved if you don't decide to go ahead and use my recommended LLC formation service, which is Taylor Brands. Now, if you do want to see how you can do this in under 5 minutes with Taylor Brands at any point during this video, I have left a timestamp down below on the video for you to go ahead and skip ahead to. And remember, if you do find this video helpful, don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more free business tips and guides just like this one. Okay, so now let's dive into the steps, starting with step 1, which is choosing a name for your LLC. Your LLC name must be unique and distinguishable from other registered business names in your state. Now, you can check the name availability through your state's business filing office, which is typically the Secretary of State. Additionally, it's also a good idea to check for available domain names if you do plan to create a website for your business under the same name. Now, step 2 is you're going to need to appoint a registered agent for your LLC. A registered agent is a person or a business entity that is authorized to receive legal documentation on behalf of your LLC. This can be you, another member of your LLC, or a professional registered agent service. Just keep in mind and remember that the registered agent must have a physical address in the state where your LLC is formed. Now, step 3 is to file the certificate of formation. To officially form your LLC, you do need to file a certificate of formation with your state's business filing office. This document includes essential information about your LLC, such as the name, address, and the names of all of the members. Now, you may also need to pay a filing fee, which does vary by state to state, so be sure to double check if this filing fee is required in the state that you decide to start your LLC in. Now, step 4 here is to create and operate an agreement for your LLC. Now, although this is not required by all states, it is highly recommended to create this operating agreement for your LLC. This internal document outlines the ownership structure, management, and operating procedures for your LLC. It can help prevent misunderstandings among members and provide a clear framework for how the business will be run. You will also be required to have one when you're applying for a business bank account, so again, it is highly recommended that you do this. Step 5 is to simply obtain an EIN. Now, an EIN, short for Employer Identification Number, which is also known as a Federal Tax Identification Number, is required for tax purposes. And you can apply for an EIN directly through the IRS website completely for free. Now, your EIN will be used for filing taxes, opening a business bank account, and when hiring employees. You can think of an EIN as a social security number, but for your business. Step 6 is to open up a business bank account. Now, in order to keep your personal and your business finances separate, it is important to open up a business bank account. Having a separate bank account just helps maintain clear financial records, and it very much simplifies your tax filings. Like I mentioned before, most banks will require your LLC's EIN, certificate of formation, and operating agreement to open an account, so make sure that all of the previous steps are completed before you actually go ahead and apply for your business bank account. Now, step 7 here is to simply comply with state and local requirements. So, depending on the state and locality, you may need to obtain additional licenses and permits to operate your LLC legally. These requirements do vary by industry and location, so be sure to check with your state's business filing office and local government to ensure compliance. You may need things like a general business license, zoning permits, health permits, and more, and you'll have to look into that yourself depending on the industry your business is in and its physical location. So step 8 here, the final step, is just to maintain your LLC. So once your LLC is up and running, there are ongoing requirements to keep it in good standing. This may include things like filing annual reports, paying state fees, and keeping accurate records of all your business transactions. Staying on top of these requirements ensures that your LLC remains compliant and avoids any penalties. So those are all of the 8 steps that you need to take to start your LLC. Now, to be honest, for most people, myself included, it's just too much. I'd much rather spend my time on actually running my business and not have to worry about submitting paperwork wrong and having to deal with penalties or starting all over again. So what I do for my LLCs and what I always recommend is seeking professional help and using an LLC formation service that has helped literally thousands of business owners in the US start and maintain their LLC. And that's where Taylor Brands comes in. They are an amazing platform that I have been using myself for years already. Not only do they have an LLC formation service, which saves everybody a lot of time and stress, but they also have many more amazing tools designed to start your business from scratch all in one place. They have things like a logo maker, a website builder, business card printing, their LLC formation service, and a bunch of other useful tools as well. Literally, everything you need to go from zero to hero in one convenient place. All right, so going back to the LLC formation service, Taylor Brands has a team of experts who will basically do the entire LLC formation for you on your behalf. And if you do have any questions or concerns about starting your LLC, they do have a team of experts that is there to chat 24/7. Their website is also super user-friendly. You can literally start your LLC in 3 super simple steps, and it only takes about 5 minutes of work on your end. So let me quickly guide you through the entire process. Firstly, simply click the link that I provided for you down below this video in the description or in the pinned comment. That's going to take you to this page, and once you're on the website, step 1 is to simply choose your state from the drop-down menu. Step 2 is choosing a name for your business, and Taylor Brands will check for you right there and then on the page if that name is available or not. And then the third and final step is just to answer a few basic questions that they have about your business. Taylor Brands will ask you things like what services you're selling, what stage your business is at, how many employees you have, if you have any, and finally, just for your contact details. And honestly, that's basically it. Taylor Brands will then start your LLC, and again, their team of experts will be there to guide you through every single step of the way. They're there to make sure that all of the necessary paperwork, such as your articles of organization and everything else, is fully complete, accurate, and filed correctly. Then, once all of this is done, they will obtain for you your federal tax ID number or EIN and provide you with your certificate of organization, which is the document that proves that your business is fully legally registered and ready to start operating. So, in conclusion, setting up an LLC in Delaware doesn't have to be a time-consuming and outright frustrating process. If you use Taylor Brands' LLC formation service, you can get your LLC set up easily and quickly, leaving you with more time to focus on the important part of actually growing your business. Their expert guidance and affordable pricing makes them an excellent choice for small business owners looking to start on their entrepreneurial journey. So if you would like your LLC entirely set up for you with only about 5 minutes of work on your end, I recommend giving Taylor Brands a try by using the discount link that I provided for you in the description and the pinned comment down below this video. But as for this video, guys, that's just about it. If you do have any questions about forming an LLC or about Taylor Brands, drop me a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And again, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.